No paper here, but also no touchpad rattle. I was able to permanently get rid of the touchpad rattle by hammering down these metal tabs. You can actually see the hammer marks right there. So if you try to uninstall and remove this touchpad from the frame of the laptop, you realize that you can't do that without bending these tabs back. So most likely, when this touchpad was installed in the frame in the first place in the factory, they had to install it this way from the top. Well, this way is actually up since we're looking at the bottom of the laptop. From the top, insert it this way, and then a machine had to come down and bend these tabs back. So there's two main things limiting the range of motion of the touchpad. The touchpad bottoms out when the button essentially bottoms out, the tactile switch. So that defines the bottom limit of the touchpad. Well, these define the top limit of the touchpad. And originally, because these were not tightened, these weren't pressed down far enough, the distance between the bottom and the top was greater than the actuation distance of the tactile switch. So you get this extra distance where the touchpad physically goes up and down, but it doesn't actuate the switch. And that's how you get the touchpad rattle. So I simply hammered these down by first placing my old student ID card under the touchpad. And then I took a hex screwdriver bit. I put it here up against the tab, and I hammered the butt of the screwdriver bit. I gave it some, like about 20 gentle but firm whacks on both of these tabs. And that was a month ago, and since then, the touchpad has been perfect. It has not degraded like the paper mod, and everything's great. So if you're looking for a way to permanently solve the touchpad rattle of the MateBook X Pro, you could use a hammer.